Hi, Ashwini, and today I'm going to tell you something which happened about 2 weeks ago. And as you know, my country, I'm from India, is suffering from the COVID pandemic very severely, and people are dying. Something very sad happened, and it has to do with this really old uncle, Dadaji, we used to call him, who used to live next door, not next door, but opposite to my house. And he came here about last year when the pandemic started to stay with his son, who is an important person in this locality. So he was there the whole year and till last month, and he would every day sit enjoying himself. When it would snow, he would come out, and when the sun would peep out, he would take a chair. First his chair would come, and then he would come very slowly, taking small baby steps, and then sit in the sun for about 2 to 3 hours every day. And then he would take small baby steps and walk up and down, taking about 20 minutes to walk around 5 meters, because he was very old. He was very fit and thin, but he was very old. He would wear a pajama and a kurta and wear his topi and take small walks in winter where there was space there because there was no snow. So he would spend his afternoon that way. Then he would go inside. The sun would go, and then he would go inside. Then when spring came, the sun came out. Again the chair would come out, and he would again sit facing the sun. Then he would turn around and face the other way, and I would also look through my balcony and see him. I had never met him, but it was like, that's how life is. When a routine sets in, you get so used to looking at that bird which comes in your window, or the people who walk by at a certain time, and then it's like a reassurance that everything is fine, life is going on. And he too would come and would say, okay, now uncle is sitting, so everything is fine, I'm going to do my writing or housework, and see him. Then the spring came, and then in the afternoons he would take his long walk. So that would be around 500 meters, which he would cover from taking small baby tiny steps with his walker. About 500 meters, I think, he would take from 2 o'clock to 3:30. That was his walk. And I guess everybody slept at home, so from say 2:30 to 3:30 he was just taking those tiny small steps across, and then he would take around 45 minutes to an hour to come back, and then walk back, either sit on his chair or walk back into his home and probably have tea. And everybody would wish him, because he was 90 years old, and he would say, Jeete raho beti, God bless you, may you live 1,000 years, he would say. And then his family went for vacation to Delhi, and Delhi was filled with COVID. And so his son, he came back with his family. His whole family got COVID, and I would see Uncle Dadaji sitting outside on the chair and sunning himself, and I just said to my help, the whole family has got COVID. I wonder if Uncle is going to be alright. And so she said that no, they have kept him to the side in a different room. But unfortunately, after a month or so, the whole family, the husband, the wife, and the children became well, and Uncle fell seriously ill, and he got admitted into the hospital, and he couldn't make it. And and I just couldn't believe it that he was gone. He had been with us. I didn't know him. I never met him. For about a year and a half, I used to see the empty chair coming and wait for him to come and sit, because I was reassured that the day would go nicely. And suddenly I hear about his death, and I was really sad for about 2 days. The whole family, my husband, my son, and now the empty chair is no more. The person is no more, but I have such great memories of him. So life is short, and if you are able to help someone in need, I'm trying my best. I have helped some people to get their oxygen concentrators or whatever help you can provide. Please do it, okay? But don't feel sad. Life goes on and life is beautiful. Look out of the window and find, now I found something else. I look at the trees and the birds and I feel happy again, okay? So find happiness in life. There is sorrow definitely, but there is also happiness. All right, so that's all for this time. A little sad, but that is life, okay? Filled with happiness and sorrow. All right, see you, bye bye, next time.